Welcome to another edition of TitoMan.tv. We are still rolling live. Don't worry. We got our racing out of the way, so the first is done. As we wait for everything to fill in, we will be going to play San Fran versus LA. Kickoffs at 4:20. So no fear.
Here comes the draft, bro. I'm going to do it right now.
Alright. Sounds good, sounds good. We kick off at 4:20, so we got about 15 minutes. We're loading everything in, and we'll be doing some Sunday football, see what's going on.
I traded away my 4th round pick for a 3rd round pick for next year.
Thinking ahead a little bit, huh? That's kind of smart to put an ace in the hole for later on. You'll be glad you did it later too. That stuff pays off. Alright, we have now got the Twitter going. It's a beautiful butterfly. Where you going? I film you, bro. So change the flowers, okay? Well, you stay still and we'd have a damn good video, but you want to see him play games. Quit moving. It's a beautiful butterfly. Where you going? I film you, bro. So change the flowers, okay? Well, you stay still and we'd have a damn good video, but you want to see him play games. Quit moving. It's a beautiful butterfly. Where you going? I film you, bro. So change the flowers, okay? Well, you stay still. It's a beautiful butterfly.
I'm picking right now because I'm eating pizza face savoring food.
Damn right. Alright, social media is done with. Well, good luck. Hell yeah. Might as well enjoy your food and make sure you take your pics and take your time. Hell, we got 10 minutes left in the break, ladies and gents. I'm doing the same thing. I'm about to eat lunch, but I'm
Okay, I see what you're doing.
yeah. So we should be kicking off by 4:30. 4:20 is the aim, but I gotta eat, so I'm cooking it now. It's finishing up now. Beautiful butterfly. God, freaking flies, man.
Bro, your 49ers are playing right now.
I know. This I know. They're just. Yeah, I've got it on my phone. Trying to find a place to watch it. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to do all this stuff. I got flies I'm fighting. I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to get ready for this live. Too much.
Duke Robertson right outside linebacker.
You pretty good.
So the NFL last year, they scored touchdowns on 2 out of every. Earlier as well.
Left guard Dennis Walker.
Oh, nice.
We got a bunch of stories, but let's start with yours because I mean, you know, the local interview is just the first big, especially in Canada. I did a local interview with Mark Hamilton, super nice guy. He's been radio for a long time. So really nice to meet. So I love him chat. And another one with the guy who just reviews guns. I'm not gonna get a shout out, but he's still building, you know. But super nice guy. It's kind of chatting about him. So you were the podium, and this is Regis leading the practice statement because it was electric. Everybody is telling us in the chat. But so you know, those are
End of the draft now.
January 6th.
You got some good picks, though, didn't you?
All smiling and waving here. And how did it all happen? What was the story? Let's just start with like, yeah, sure, so I was a few years ago, changing diapers and doing a couple for math. And I started listening to like free time, so I was trying to find a hobby. And you know, follow the elections and everything, you know, listen to a bunch of stuff. I had never voted before. I voted in 2018 for the first time. I was registered and just didn't really have much stake in getting out there and doing stuff because it was pretty good, you know. And listening to what was going on, started getting some ideas. I decided I'm going to go to a Trump rally. It's going to be loud. And I'd never been to one before. You know, I thought it was some guy since Twitter was hilarious, you know. So I bought some tickets with a friend of mine who was headed up there. And it was the first rally I'd been to, never been to a protest before. It's kind of a new experience for me. So I didn't really know the etiquette of what a protest is. Did you go to, Trump was speaking at the Olympics? Yes. Did you go there? Yes, that's where it was. The monument in World War II. How did you go from there to there? Over there for a couple hours. And at the very end of the speech, I think we're going to march down. You know, after the fact, so it's like, well, let's go in there so I can sort of. So you follow people.
Do you think I should do preseason?
No. Unless you want to get used to the team, I wouldn't. But
We heard from the crowd, Pence didn't do it, Pence didn't do it. So, you know, and at that point, people were just, they're at the pace of themselves. Some people start running in front of the crowd. And like, what's going to happen? So I followed because I'm curious. I'm there to see what happens. I'm there to.
Okay, I will.
Follow the crowd. Oh, we get to the Capitol. It's already under siege. You know, I compare it to like launching like an April being picked. You know, just people that. So when around that, did you see violence? Did you see people tearing things down? Oh yeah, there was definitely violence that day. And I tried try to be as honest as possible. People were hitting thumbs. Yeah, as you're walking, you're seeing them. Yes. Yeah, I'm filming and I'm watching it go down. I mean, when I first got there, they were kind of just arguing back and forth, protest rhetoric. You betrayed us, defend our country, this and that. And at some point, just things popped off. One side started pushing, the other side pushed back. There's tear gas, things that flashbang at a point. But people were hitting thumbs. So I don't want to stick around that because I don't want to be a part of that. I'm just kind of tasked to sit back there and videotape it. Just holy cow, it's happening in front of you. So the next thing, I climbed those scaffolding to kind of get a bird's eye view to see what's happening. And you can't tell with these certain stuff. It was just fun to be there. So I kind of behold the whole thing. It's kind of like, well, I'm not sure what to do next. As I come down the stairs with the scaffolding, I just keep going inside the building. I'm like, well, I guess it's where the protest is going. Like, I guess I'll go inside. So I walk through open doors with a group of people. I get to it's like that, and when we get there, people kind of disperse because it's such a long room. It's a beautiful room too. So whatever people were walking in the chance, it got real quiet. People were looking around at the paintings, the statues, the models. It's a beautiful room. And then I kind of wander around and take some pictures. And I noticed there's this lectern sitting on like some stairs. It's kind of out in the open. And that would make a great photo, kind of in the middle of I called it. I nailed it. And so I take the lectern out, I set it down, I give a short speech, and then I go wander around the room.
So that was that photo. You carried the lectern. You took it from under some stairs and then put it next to it.
I put it down in the middle of the room.
And then you started talking about it.
But first I have to make my players, but my mom says she wants to be QB, so she is going to be the backup QB and your 49ers are winning.
But after that I walked away and I went down. I saw where the speaker of the house is kind of hallway is. I kind of walked down.
Yeah, so far so good.
That's where she does her stuff. And so I touched the doorknob. I did touch the doorknob. I didn't try to go around it. And but the door was like, all right, well, walk away from that. So I come back down the hallway, kind of getting bored, kind of getting lost. Never been to the Capitol before, and I see another group of people that are coming in to hold the way, and they kind of seem like they know where they're going. They know we have a plan or whatever, So I follow that group, and this group heads down towards I think it's the Senate chamber, and so I kind of tag along with them. Thanks to my wife, thanks to my friends. So like you should leave. I'm like, I'll leave it and then I'll leave it. There's more pictures. So we get down to the doors, and they're banging on the doors and stuff. Kind of just looking around, taking pictures, and talk to the guy next to me. I'm like, what are they doing? Oh, that's where they are. I was like, what do you mean that's where they are? It's like that's where they're meeting to count the votes. Like, they're still here. What are they doing here? So that I'm like, should be here. So I do one around here in a minute. Someone releases either tear gas or some type of fire extinguisher, and burns my hands and burns. And yeah, it's not comfortable. So wander around a little bit more. I find a cop and ask him, hey man, how do I get out of here? I'd like to leave now. And the cop tells me, go down the hallway and take a right. There's an officer out there. He's taking people out to the outside. So just go over there and pick up. And that was my experience inside the Capitol.
And so then you leave the Capitol. And then you had no idea. Did you have an idea what was about to come in terms of the national attention?
No. I knew a photographer taking my picture. It's professional photography. It's pretty easy to spot. But I didn't think it would come. I thought, well, I trespassed. Worst case scenario, I can't come back again. I got my photos. Sold the building.
So you thought you were trespassing?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can admit that. I did walk into the building. I'm pretty sure they didn't look inside it. So I can say, yes, I did trespass.
So after you leave, when did you find out that it was much more serious than you were?
So my phone had died inside. I had it charging in my backpack, battery pack. And I made it outside. Got a couple hot dogs. Just walked back to the hotel. And turned the phone back on. I would get like 10-15%. And my phone just started blowing up. Couldn't even use it because there were so many messages coming in. Eventually, I put on airplane mode so I could kind of go through and see what's going on. And it struck me because there were so many people like, dude, you're famous. There are memes of you. It's like, well, that didn't go as planned. So, and before I even made it back to that hotel, I was getting recognized on the street. So I made it back to the hotel room, and it was when I started watching CNN. And CNN had told the people that this is an insurrection. These people should be in prison for 20 years. You know, and I found someone shot. I'm like, oh my lord, that's really, really. And things started to roll from there.
When did you first make contact with law enforcement? How did it come to be that you ended up with police charges?
Well, I'm friends with quite a few Leos. So I called them up and like, hey, is this going to be a big deal? And they did allude to, they did say, like, they're probably not going to have a conversation with you at some point, you know, because what you did is what we're saying you did. And so I called a couple of friends of mine, a good buddy of mine, his name was Jennings, a good buddy of mine, Jennings, he said, look, I got a couple of lawyers, you should give them a call, just do it ahead of time, get some defense set up, because things are probably not going to be pretty for you.
So then what happens? You call some lawyers. They eventually do they make contact with the feds, or the feds to you, or what?
Yeah. So my attorneys, David, Vicky, and Nick are fantastic people. I highly recommend them. So I got a hold of them, and they're like, listen, this is going to be a case of a lifetime. You don't want to wait to get us hired because they're going to come after you hard. You don't get to get a photo like that, infamous overnight, and not see them come after you. So we got the prices from them. Like, oh, well, I'm not going to pay that. It's absurd, but we did.
You say those prices?
I was $100,000. Yeah, the higher. Yeah, it's $100,000.
Did you hear about the Ravens?
But,
What happened?
We did end up hiring him, and I had a flight I was supposed to leave on Friday, but I rented a car like that night, and it was that morning and drove back because I knew like charges are probably coming, and I'd like to see my family for a couple hours before we pick them up. The charges came on Friday.
So how long after?
I left Thursday morning around 6 a.m.
Next week?
No, the next day.
Oh,
Like Friday the next day. Yeah, I think within 48 hours I was, the AUSA, which is the Assistant United States Attorney's Office, was already in contact with my attorneys and vice versa, and they were talking about these new charges we're bringing, and he's going to have to go to jail.
What were the initial charges that they were reaching?
It was violent entry, which is a misdemeanor. It was entering, intervening here at the building, which is a misdemeanor, and then glorified trespassing.
They lost to the Dolphins 42-38.
Oh, dang. That's crazy.
So how does it end up?
So, again, my attorneys are awesome. I'm not a felon, which is fantastic. I get my voting rights back, which are very important to me. And I also get my firearms back, which are equally important to me, which is good. I did 75 days in a federal prison camp. And then I did $5,000 fine and 200 hours of community service. I'm enjoying my community service.
What kind of stuff are you doing?
I am working for an organization called Adopt a Cup, which was founded for, it was after George Floyd. But basically training costs jujitsu to be able to subdue suspects in a non-lethal manner. So I work with law enforcement officers with training programs, rolling with them. I've got a big function I'm organizing. I'm enjoying it. It's awesome. Yeah.
So you end up in a prison camp.
Yes.
What is that? Is that not a big, cell block razor fire, or?
So I didn't know anything about prison before this started. So my idea of prison is like Shawshank Redemption, and Green Mile. So I was not super thrilled about it. They have, I guess, four different levels of prison. So there's like high security, where like the murderers go. There's not as bad and scalable. And then there's low, and then there's camp. And they place you based on your charge. And there's like 5 different levels of things where it's like, or do you have gang ties? Is it a violent record? How many times you've been arrested? Recidivism, and there was something else I can't recall.
So it's a camp. Are you outside with like a fire or some marshmallows or what?
It's not that nice. So it's not cells, not cages. It's like open dorms. You seen Orange is the New Black?
No. Open dorms so you can come and go as you please, or what?
Typically, yeah.
Get out of your room.
Get out of your room. Yeah. Yes. I mean, there's times there's curfew. You have to be in. There's also wake up time. You have to be up, and they give you jobs to do. In the camp, the prisoners do everything. They do the
cooking, they do laundry, they do lawn maintenance, they do everything to keep you busy.
So what did you have to do?
I did nothing. I told them I'm not going to work.
Oh, really?
I will not work for the government. You cannot make me.
So they didn't make you?
No.
So let's go back to this day on January 6th. It sounds like from the story you told us, you had no real idea what was going to happen.
No.
You had no plans.
Nope.
You had no real intentions.
Nope. I wanted to see the end of an era. It was going to be Trump's last hurrah, and I thought that would be a great thing to witness, a little bit of history.
And you make your way into the Capitol kind of just bumbling and not really understanding what was going on around you. Like a little bit, like you knew there was fighting, you knew there was trespassing, but you were just kind of like, oh.
I left the group of people who were fighting because that's not what I am, that's not what I agree with. So there were a group of people who were doing that, and I said, those aren't my people. So I went and I found something else to do.
I think, the reason why I want to hit on that is, obviously the narrative is insurrection and all that, and I certainly think rioting and, trying to do something. The reason I don't like the phrase insurrection is that the idea that several hundred people can stand in a building and change a government is, like, absurd. It's not the 1600s anymore. And even then, it's like, that it didn't even work for Hitler, right? The Peter Hall push, he, fires a gun in the air and declares he's taking the government over, and they just come and arrest him. Like, what do you think this is? And then Hitler's rise to power was actually through politics, because just trying to stand in the building doesn't accomplish anything. I think that's an important distinction with everything we're hearing, especially with your story. Obviously, it doesn't speak to the people who were fighting, and one guy was brutally hitting a cop. He got serious charges.
He should be in prison for that.
Absolutely, you don't go and beat people for any reason, But I think the important thing is that a lot of the people who were there, there's two things. One, in your case, you knew they were fighting. You knew you were trespassing. You got convicted. You pleaded to a misdemeanor charge, and you went to prison. There are some people who watched the police open the door and fan them in.
Yes.
This guy, what was his name? Matthew Martin, I think his name was. Is that his name? Acquitted on all charges. Because the judge said, there's a video showing the cops leaving him in. And then the cops kind of agree with it, and the cops taking selfies with people. Getting to fully understand this is extremely important if we're going to actually move forward in this country and try and solve these problems.
The problem with calling insurrectionists, you're calling me an insurrectionist, I'm an insurrectionist, is you generalize statements, right? It is case by case. Some people did some things, some people did other things. But to blanket statement everything is, I think, horrible. So I tell people it's kind of like look at what happened with the Summer of Love, right? I'm sure there are a lot of people that showed up to a protest that turned into a riot, and I support protests in all forms. If you're angry about something, you don't like how something's going, go protest, go vote. You're allowed to speak, currently, but go do something about it, not violent, don't encourage that. But I tell them, you can't just call all the Black Lives Matter all rioters, because there are a lot of people there that were just protesting, and so I won't blanket statement that at all. I won't, but I want the same courtesy also given to some of us that were there that were just protesting.
But there is still, at these Black Lives Matter protests and on January 6th, there are people who, I guess January 6th is a little
Sorry,
bit
bro, it
different.
says on preseason week 3 we are playing against the 49ers.
Portland were throwing firebombs. There were people who were...
you're going to have to face them.
Whether intentionally or not, at a certain point, it's kind of like, if you're standing there and you're watching people throw firebombs in a building, and you're like, well, I'm going to remain a part of whatever this is, like at a certain point, you're playing a role.
Sure. So I guess maybe the same thing extends to us as well. If we solved things and didn't leave, maybe that extends to us as well.
Well,
by that logic.
Yep, I think so. And I want to draw the distinction between the people who were let in by cops and the people who were there watching the fighting or fighting themselves.
Sure.
The issue with that is, I certainly don't think you deserve to be called an insurrectionist or be charged with felonies because other people were fighting, but you were part of a riot. The police have to deal with you as much as they have to deal with people who are fighting, but the people who are fighting are the ones causing the problem. And then, be it Black Lives Matter or January 6th, being part of this big crowd and coming in and coming out is straining the resources to try and stop the violence.
Absolutely. And I think I don't know why they're putting so many reasons towards it. There's plenty of other things that I think most people would rather have solved than a couple of people who are walking around taking selfies.
Well, low-hanging fruit. That photo of you is iconic. Everybody's seen it, and it's the look on your face is confidence. So for the left, they view you as this arrogant guy who is engaging in this behavior with no remorse, and on the right, they view it as defiance. Sure, to everybody. But so they have to strike at symbols.
Sure. And I think so. It is biphasic. You can feel multiple emotions at the same time. So there's part of you where it's like, holy cow, look where I am, you know. So a smile will definitely come from that, where they're witnessing history and things are going crazy. So maybe it's a nervous smile, you know, maybe it's anxious, but at the same time, there's also fear that I'm feeling at the same time, because where is our country going and what the heck is happening here?
So you somehow managed to, you got approval to come on the show, is that what happened?
I did, yeah. Initially, it was a no. I requested
motherfucker!
my PO office. I requested my PO office, hey, I'd like to go travel to do this podcast. It's I watch you guys all the time. I thought that'd be a really good experience. And you seem pretty cool with it up front. And the reason I had to ask to travel is because part of my restrictions, being on probation or supervised release, is I have to stay in the Middle District of Florida. I can't leave that. I've been there for the past almost 2 years. I was under pre-trial indictment. So the opportunity to travel is, like, I really want to be able to do that again. So I contacted him. You know, he was like, it shouldn't be a problem. Let me run it up the ladder, you know, and we'll talk about it. A couple of days passed. You know, it's like, why don't you come in? We'll have a conversation in person. So I come in for the conversation in person, and it's implied, and I don't want to throw it in the bus because these people are just doing their jobs, and we can debate that later. But he's like, you know, we got some emails, we got some information that maybe it's not the best time you do that. You know, like they said, you know, you can't make any money right now. You would be profiting if you came. Like, oh no, I'm buying my own plane ticket, I'm renting my own car, get my own hotel. I mean, I won't even eat food from you guys because I don't want anything, you know. And he's like, well, the timing's also bad. You know, midterms are coming up. You know, you got to consider your wife's job. You got to consider she may lose it if you get in the media again. You know, they'll write stories about you again, and you know, the death threats will come. And I'm like, all those things are still happening. You know, doing this or not, I still get letters in the mail, you know, threatening my family. My wife still gets reviews from patients that are not her patients, giving her 1 star, messing with her credibility, you know. And the news is still writing stories about me. They put together a montage a couple of weeks ago of all the things I did in the Capitol, you know. So, I mean, nothing's really going to change except for maybe there'll be 1 extra story this week.
I thought for sure you walked out of there with the lectern, so it's nice to know you put it back down.
But that's the thing. A lot of people believe that you took it out. You left with it.
Well, because people like Jimmy Kimmel came out and said this guy stole a lectern. Like how?
That's interesting too, because for all anyone knew, you could have just picked it up and put it down, like, which is essentially what you did. So they told you it was not a good idea, or they outright said you can't.
It was a no up front. It was a no up front. We got a supervisor in the meeting because I wasn't taking no for an answer because it's a free speech issue.
Right.
I'm allowed to speak. There's nothing illegal saying I can't speak. It just says I can't profit, you know, for the next 5 years. So if I get a chance to speak, I'm going to speak. And it's not about money. It isn't. I mean, like if they wanted a lifetime plea deal where I couldn't make money, it's like I'm not signing a life sentence with you people. It's not going to happen. So 5 years seems more adequate. We got to talk down to 5 years, but it's not about the money. It's about being able to speak and tell people what happened. And for the life of me, we have all of these people who weren't there telling us what happened. We don't hear from people who are actually there speaking about it. And I think we're doing a disservice to the American people by not asking people who actually saw things and were actually there.
So then, initially it was a no, but then it turned into a yes somehow?
It did. I reached out to my attorneys, and they are magicians. Within an hour of a phone call and conversation, I won't speak about who they talked to or what they said, I got an email saying, send me your travel itinerary.
I kind of feel like the email was, if you don't let him speak, the story will be even bigger when you denied him the right to speak.
I think it's definitely that, because they had hinted, well, we'll take it before the judge, you know, upon just by it. It's like, we're not telling you no, but we're going to ask the judge if we can go. And I explained to my attorneys, and he's like, there's no way a judge is going to put his name on, you're not allowed to speak. You know, and that's kind of what we chatted about. And lo and behold, within an hour, I get an email.
So here you are, and how have things been since? You mentioned you're still getting death threats, people are going after your wife and things like that. What's it like? I mean, you're in Florida, which is good.
Where the God King reigns. Yeah.
So how is it? What's been happening after, you know, since then?
Well, we live in a pretty red bubble where we stay. So I have a lot of local support, like a ton of local support.
Do people do the wave to you when they see you?
It's constant. I have a couple. People will take pictures with me. They want to buy me a drink or they want to buy me a sandwich. You know, like, oh, you're a hero, you're a patron. Like, I moved furniture 20 yards and someone took a picture of it. You know,
Isn't that crazy how that happens though? It's like you made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
going in there, obviously. You did relatively little, but it becomes such a powerful symbol for both the left and the right.
Well, I think a lot of what I hear is people say, I wish I was there with you. I'm glad you said something. I'm glad you did something. You know, I have people saying, like, I wish you would have taken the lectern and, shoved it, somewhere to the, who owns it. And I'm like, well, no. No. That's not good. Like, that's not how we win the culture war. That's not the way forward.
I mean, easily. That photo is propaganda weaponry, and again, like Jimmy Kimmel, you stole it. Is that what?
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel came out and said, showed my picture that this guy stole a podium, and it was like the day after or something.
It was a lectern.
And it was a lectern. I know. Sources, buddy.
This is the thing I have to talk about with the Summer of Love. Black Lives Matter had net support of like 52%. It was ridiculous. The overwhelming majority of this country was like, yeah, Black Lives Matter is good. Then the riots happened, and it tanked. The support for Black Lives Matter dropped lower after the riots than it had been in the lead up to George Floyd's death. When George Floyd died, Black Lives Matter support skyrocketed, and then the riots happened, and they lost like a year of PR gains, and they've not since recovered.
It could have become a political party instead, but instead of rioting, they should have become.
And now it's rife with scandals and weird money stories and everything. They imploded over that stuff.
Nothing's going to come of that.
And so I mean, here's I'll call this like a warning as well as a point about how people behave. When I've been reading about, obviously I read about civil war all the time because I won't shut up about it, right? And I was thinking recently that it's not a civil war because civil war implies two organized factions in some capacity fighting. And I would say, okay, if you're talking about information warfare and political civil war, definitely. But if we're talking about will this lead to states seceding and fighting, maybe. But I said I wanted to revise that because it may actually be more revolutionary. James Lindsay mentioned the words coming out of revolution. You take a look at the splitting factions within law enforcement and the federal government. And then I started reading about, more about Weimar Germany because I've read a little bit. And I've read it before about the beer hall push, which is, Hitler went into the Munich beer hall and then, fires a gun in the air and it's like, we're taking over. And then they come and arrest him. I think some people died. And then he goes to jail. He got like a 5-year sentence, served like 8 months, dictated Mein Kampf. Then he gets out, and then what do? Run for office. So, I'll put it this way. That's a warning and also a point. The violence didn't work. What worked is winning hearts and minds, and then going and running in politics. The scary thing is a very awful and evil psychotic person would use that to try and gain power. Now, it's a bit different with Soviet Russia, a bunch of crazy people, but that's the left, the communist stuff. They go out and get violent, and then they're allowed to do it. What did James Lindsay call it? Something tolerance?
Repressive tolerance.
Repressive tolerance.
Yes.
So I wonder if we're heading towards revolutionary period.
I mean, I want to be as white-pilled as possible. I'm watching primaries, which I just voted in my first primary ever. I am no longer a registered independent. I am a registered Republican. I am proud of it because I think that we need to make a change. I do. I just voted my first primary, and I want to be white-pilled, and I'm watching what's happening, and I think it might actually work. I think we might actually be able to win the culture. I'm hoping we do. My fear is that the pendulum has already been set in motion, and it's the stop. I don't know where the stop limit's going to be. I don't.
With Carrie Lake winning, and it was a nail biter because the night before it looked like she was down a little bit, and everyone was like, "No way!" And the next day she swept every county. It's like, "Oh, okay, there it is." That's what everyone expected. And she won. Then Hageman won. Joe Kent won. And we're seeing, a bunch of primaries where America First, Black Lives Matter are actually winning. And it's like, now more than ever, it's the time to tell everybody, dude, back away from the violence. You're winning. You're winning on these fronts. Now's the time to go out, rally your friends, go vote, because you are winning.
I sense like it's a global revolution. It's kind of what we're in the middle of right now. It's a conscious. When I started YouTube in 2006, my channel said a revolution of the mind. I found out years later that's what Mao called his cultural revolution of the mind. And I'm glad I got away from that leftism called mindset because I was really like, family is whatever you're familiar, it's whatever you want it to be, kind of weird, going that postmodernist route. But I definitely think because
all right, guys, dinner's over.
People around Earth are realizing.
I hope y'all ready for some football.
Totalitarianism, a lot of people are, they want
Do
out.
this shit.
They like
I
American
can't create my players in week
the
1.
idea of free speech and Second Amendment rights.
Why?
A lot of people are able to communicate through their governments without their government.
That sucks.
There's a desire for a new world order. I mean, it's very obvious that the old liberal economic order is faltering.
Did you make me a wide receiver?
Their own desire
Tito Man, the wide receiver?
That fits their own that's where we are right now.
Yeah, there's at least two. There's so many different ideas of how it could come.
There's three. There's the liberal international economy, and that's the powerful elites, the banking cartels, the IMF, SWIFT payment system,
For international settlements.
Then there's the left, and they want a socialist utopian revolution and worker rights. And then there's the right, they want a national, nationalist reemergence of sovereign nations that have international.
I don't have enough money to sign them.
One of those sounds like a good time.
Oh, you should
my
turn
attitude is like,
cap off.
I like the idea of global governance by a treaty, meaning like no council of elites who can strip your rights from you, but potentially a world court is preferable to a world war. But that would mean that within the borders of a country, that they have no authority. It is only outside the borders between countries where they would intervene in any case.
I love it. It's an extension of federalism, United States federalism. It's got to be. I mean, it makes so much sense. It sort of would adopt that.
The federal government has the ability in the United States to go to states and enforce law. I'm saying not that. I'm saying there would be no global court that could go into Illinois and arrest someone for an international thing. It would be up to the country to actually go and do it. But if there was an issue of like a U.S. plane flying over to another country and then doing something, that's when a world court would intervene and be like, we're going to stop this and not allow it. So it would only be a direct international matters. And my point there is like, for one, maybe it needs some thinking and maybe there's an argument and debates to be made over it. But I'm kind of like, hey, how do you stop world war? How do you stop people from blowing each other up? Well, I don't want anybody coming to America and being like, you can't do this, you can't do that. No, we're our country. We have our borders. We will function the way we deem is right for us. You go do your thing. Instead of us going and bombing each other, maybe there is a mediation system and world court that will.
The one mediation system, which is this, what do you call it? Social credit score. They think.
It was a nice drive reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the 49ers and the Rams, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a weekend matchup on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Glad to be enjoying another week of football. And Charles, this is a contest that should make a former defender like yourself very happy, that's for sure, because we got a pair of top 5 defenses in the NFL squaring off, and opportunities to score, well, they figure to be extremely limited.
And partner, you know my smile is wide. It's a lot of fun for a guy like me to watch, as you noted. And if there's something else that we both know that these teams take pride in, it's how well the defense has done controlling games and putting them in a position to win. Something else they're proud of, though, how high they rank in the league. They're trying to use this game to move up in those rankings and become the top defense in the league.
All right, guys.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. 49ers offense trots out for their first series, and they're led by the 3rd overall pick for the 2021 draft out of North Dakota State, Trey Lance.
San Francisco opted not to throw Trey Lance into the fire right away, bringing him along slowly last season. He still drew 2 starts, though, and showed flashes of his huge dual-threat potential in both. Almost 100 yards on the ground in a tough one against Arizona, and 280 total yards in a win over Houston. Now bringing along slowly in year 2. The keys to the cover are officially his.
Play action, now it's Lance. Out to his left. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Hold on a second, was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it's a slot receiver? With all you guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. The Niners at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? Let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
I mean, yeah. Nobody likes losing, bro.
Position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard.
Josh Jacobs injured quad strain.
And it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
That ain't good, bro.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Steps away. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Lance. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground here. Mitchell. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
I don't see Harvard trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Damn, bro. He dropped that ball. That was so important, man. Damn, he threw that out.
But they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
To kick this one away. And they'll They'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Now here comes the Los Angeles offense, and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team.
Here we go.
14th overall in what's been an impressive career. Matthew Stafford.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. And establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll go again here with Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down.
Come on, guys.
Fake the give. Now Stafford.
Do you want to be a part of the creation?
Yeah, sure, man. Add me in as a safety or a wide receiver, whatever you need. Either a safety or a wide receiver.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty and say no
Bitch.
quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the ball.
Fred Warner, first time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively. 3-0 after 1.
All right, here we go. 3-0.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
What safety, like free safety or strong safety?
Strong safety preferably, but I'll take free if whatever you need. But strong safety.
Steps away to his left.
Come on, man. You gotta, man.
Well, the other day they told us when we got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that
They
time.
hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet.
That's bullshit.
On the field, we'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Yep, I take it.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in it.
Strong safety is fine, then I can cut someone.
You see the excitement, and then they realize those points are going to count. Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
So a return of serve, so to speak, here in the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of them.
Or you could just go into your safety that you already have and rename them. Or find a rookie and rename a rookie. Oh, Ray McLeod, baby.
Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. They'll start with
Come on, man.
no gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Thanks, bro. I never thought about that.
Hey, no problem, bro. Just trying to save you some cash flow, brother. They're all over that run, bro. They're all over it. These boys is playing hellaciously hard.
Throwing now is Lance. Dancing to his left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Fumble.
Anticipate the contact coming and try and
I just got absolutely freaking screwed there.
to knock it free.
That'll be caught. It's caught.
He's out of bounds, bro. What do you mean caught?
Everything here is the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yes, looked like a heck of a catch because he did.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Back to throw. Stafford. Off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On second and goal. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams have moved out in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's
another injury.
In some discomfort. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Mitchell now.
Damn, y'all, come on, block.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On third down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Lance going to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Timeout called for by the offense. As they'll get a chance to talk it over.
Debo!
Picking up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the grab by Croft. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. To throw, it's Lance. Touchdown, 49ers.
Let's go.
George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball.
That man said he was ready. He was deep.
And there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
I'm about to fuck that up.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Tie up the game, bro. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up.
Okay, then. You already know what time it is.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up first.
Oh, my God. We got to make it a halftime, baby. Make it a halftime, baby.
Now it's Stanford.
Good hit.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Stanford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Stanford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, baby.
Where's the Stephanie computer box tonight?
Okay.
I told him, yeah.
Okie dokie.
Stafford's holding by Cup. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Shit.
And with just 4 seconds left
Right
in
now,
this first half, a timeout call.
We'll hold off on the water.
We'll do it later on.
Seconds to go in the half. Here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away.
How'd your racing game go?
Been pretty good.
And this kick is not
You
going
get
to be
to the
close.
top 3?
Yeah, I got that one done, but I didn't do Mustangs. I didn't do my Mustangs. I'm saving those. I know I did, but I didn't shock it. Got to hit it harder.
As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, good work.
All right, Brandon.
More from you guys in a minute, but first let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We start up in the Pacific Northwest. The New York Football Giants making the long trip to take on Seattle. And it's the Giants who are out in front. Tyrod Taylor has thrown a touchdown pass there. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And at halftime, they trail the visiting Titans in that ballgame. Kyle Phillips, a touchdown catch in that first half. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Kirk Cousins, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We continue on with a check on the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And in a tie ball game, they've got to be asking...
What do you want your name to be?
Franchise.
For the second half to come. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
Tyrone. Tito Tyrone. There we go.
What's been a tight contest so far.
Okay.
all tied on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Rams again, quarter number 3. Game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably
Get your
just
shit in order.
things and said we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Oh, you're lucky.
Dude, you got a lot of calls. They had to open up.
Challenge and coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And he is met in his
Jesus.
behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot.
Does this game look different to you?
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Oh no! What the fuck? Really? And he's running 21 miles an hour, dude. I can't catch that. I don't understand how a tight end can run that fast.
Cooper Kupp, 76 yards. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gay is on for the point after.
Just not going to answer me.
Still looking to see if I see things differently. It's newer.
Yeah.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17.
No, the graphics look
The graphics are
different.
different.
He has new angles.
On just 3 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Damn it.
Taken at the goal line.
Block, bud.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like...
Bro, we won't go no faster.
And start matching that.
He ain't got no chance.
But I covered up. Because I was bracing for a hit, and I ran through that hole and didn't get hit.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on second and 4. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to second and 9. Lance looking to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Get you some, boy. Brandon Ayuk.
Woo! Go Niners!
22 yards there. First down.
Oh, he punched him right in the hip. Not sure why he's up there dancing in their damn area, but do your thing. Elijah Mitchell, running back. I just put Trey Lance in as the quarterback this game.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
He just ain't got no room to run nowhere, man.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Lance now to throw.
Oh!
Incomplete. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Off of play action, here's Lance. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod.
Yeah, I like
And
it.
this is going
Thank
to be
you.
another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams.
That was very close. Ooh, okay.
On the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, I got absolutely crushed.
When you talk about big moments in this game, but plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
Hurry up, bro. Get in the fucking line.
Lance now on first down. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
Oh!
He'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They run over center with
they suck. I'd have to not get there. 3rd and 4.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards.
Ray McLeod.
First down. Here's Lance. That's to the right side.
First and goal.
First and goal as they try to
Good deal. Yeah.
But I thought I tried to get in there. I gave it to the big man. Delay play. Ooh. It was.
Right there. Right there.
For a second time in this one.
Come on, Niners. Let's do it.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here.
Go, baby.
First and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, guys, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go.
First
In.
things first, they need to score as they come
got
up on
this.
first and goal. Mitchell.
Yes.
Yes.
Walk it in.
Woo.
Walk it.
We are set up for a fantastic
He said I had to see that touchdown.
Yep.
I barely got it in. I had to cut left instead of going to the where it was designed. That whole thing locked up. I said, "Oh shit, let's go!"
Woo. You got anything to do with the plants?
Not like that I know of, other than like big projects like a
Feeding and
replant.
stuff?
But I do need to do feeding and like if I can. Yep.
Okay.
We did all of it Monday last week, so it's not gonna hurt it. But
Okay. That's fine.
I'm gonna try to get something done this evening.
All right. Let me do.
All right. I love you.
I'm gonna be watching the show with Doug at 6:30.
Well, then there ain't much time then in between. Then I'll let you know. Love you too.
Now good for the extra point.
Oh shit!
We are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that one along.
I'm about to make you right now, bro.
Culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Okay then.
(17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. And I know that they've double-teamed.
Oh, he's a wide receiver. I thought he was a tight end. No wonder.
He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games.
What do you want your number to be?
I want to be number 9. 09.
Going right back to Akers. Able to avoid him. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding. Yes, sir. We're gonna bring it back. Bring it back, sir.
That's on the guard, David Edwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Stanford. Will dump this off to Akers.
Jesus.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to be stopped.
Oh, he almost got there that time.
Is made at the 33. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Riley.
Bringing out the punt, you.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Oh, that was a good one.
And a fair catch signal.
Oh,
Just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Niners are going on offense. 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Couldn't press anything, so I don't understand what's going on. I think it froze. Yep.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
Damn it!
Not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing now is Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return is Powell. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Open man right side is cut complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and
My character is all done, bro.
Hell yeah. Hopefully I do decent.
They will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Tipped off the line, baby. Let's go. Both of our defenses are absolutely dog.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. The side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs.
Good catch.
Then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance looking to throw. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Hell yeah.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. On the handoff, Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
There you go.
Steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. But once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll go down at the 28. 48 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. A give here to Mitchell. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Man, you funny. You really, really funny. You funny. You really, really funny. Haha. You funny. You really, really funny.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And a short gain here down to the 22. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
You funny. You really, really funny. You funny. You really, really funny. You funny. You really, really funny.
Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want. The right spot for the kicker to mark the field goal.
Kick the field goal, bro.
Let's fucking go! I had no clue if I hit it or not. Let's look.
So the victory here for San Francisco.
Got to put my team where I'm on.
By a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the score.
Everyone wants to get shut out for the entire game. That tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over. That gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
I led the first 5 games for Garoppolo.
They moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
And now I'll let Trey play.
The loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back on the beat next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
15 out of 19, 200 yards, no interceptions. Rushing was fucking ass. Still 22 fucking carries. Still can't get shit. Ooh.
You going to play another one?
You want to see another game or nah?
Sure.
Fuck. Oh shit, the Chargers. Alright, this is a huge game. Alright, Elijah. Elijah Mitchell. Debo Samuel. Let's go, baby. Debo. Hebrew, the Debo. You are out of luck. Debo is that man with the plan. Alright, this is it.
All I have to do is make my brother and I'm done.
Well, hell, you ain't got but like one person left, right? And then you should be able to start the season, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Then you can
Where
start
goals
bombing that
are far
bitch.
from a statement game. It's the Chargers and the 49ers on Sunday night primetime.
Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Glad to be enjoying another week of football. And Charles, this is a contest that should make a former defender like yourself very happy, that's for sure, because we got a pair of top 5 defenses in the NFL squaring off, and opportunities to score, well, they figure to be extremely limited.
And partner, you know, my smile is wide because this is a lot of fun for a guy like me to watch, as you noted. And if there's something else that we both know that these teams take pride in, it's how well their defense have done in controlling games and putting them in a position to win. Something else I'm proud of, though, how high they rank in the league. They're trying to use this game to move up in those rankings and become the top defense in the league.
My goal is to go 16-0.
Trying to do some Dolphin shit.
The shadow is starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The first drive will start at the 25. Los Angeles taking the field led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon, whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
Guys are taking Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap. In the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against it. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Because last year I went 8-9.
They started on the ground with Eckler. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I would say go for anything less than 5 losses.
This week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they look at their team and say, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
No!
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now here is Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
In recent years, we've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft. And Trey Lance is a great example of what the Bison are sending to the league each and every year. This guy looks like a franchise quarterback. He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Rolling to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. The Niners at 7-1 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
Hurry! Ready? First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got
I am all done, yes.
Hell yeah, finally. Now you can go get in some games.
Here's Lance to throw it. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Let's go. He just ran his ass over, bro.
Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon.
Double covered. Outran him. That guy's like, I get him. No, you won't.
First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run with Mitchell. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And IU at strong safety.
All right. Well, hopefully I'm going to get out there and pick the ball for you.
And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Nice.
Still a young signal caller this week, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
First game of the preseason, Bears versus Raiders.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here.
Good luck, brother. I thought you was going to skip preseason.
For their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year. But you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive, and he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do.
You said to do to get the hang of the team.
Yeah, if you wanted to. So, okay, I got you.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. This throw is going to be...
I didn't know that's what you was trying to do, though. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Especially when you have so many new players. Come on. No way. What the fuck ever, man. Odell Beckham's on this team. I didn't even know it. He's been quiet.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps
Come on, guys. Damn.
2 first downs out up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Herbert now. This is swung out to Eckler. And some room to work. And he's going to be taken down just shy.
Damn, Nick Bosa hitting that boy.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. He finds his target back on.
What a hit.
He'll be taken down at about the 22.
Odell Beckham got smacked, cuz.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Running on 1st down to Eckler. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert.
Wow, good catch.
Front Chargers touchdown. Eric Ebron from 6 yards away. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Take it in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Trey Lance leading his offense out for this next drive. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head-to-head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance, that's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
There you go.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Up the middle they go. Mitchell. And this time they were ready for him as he'll stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Lance's throw complete there to Johnson.
Touchdown, let's go anytime you want.
All right.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Lance now on 1st down. On the move to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Lance. Being chased out left. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Oh.
Able to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He dumps it now. Loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring at 3.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Come on, man.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th
Damn.
down, and my goodness, incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Sam Darnold, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South. We head back here to Florida, check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Tom Brady leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
Damn.
And then finally, Monday Night Football. It's our first look at the Commanders on a Monday night. As they travel to Philly for a good one in the NFC East. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats for the Chargers in that first half. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis.
Bucks.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This still was game as we're welcoming you back for quarter number 3. Scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game still a little adversity. Opposition knows how to focus on running the pass here. They've got re-energized that run.
There you go.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And not a whole lot there. Maybe
unseated.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain Davis.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure they block before they slide on, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, though. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
99-yard touchdown, Henry Ruggs again. Let's go.
Okay then. Yeah, that's a crazy good run.
And they're going to get this off to midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked all the way well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they're going to
Damn.
get this down near the 35-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful when you're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle, it doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Between the tackles, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on this carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Here's Herbert. Caught on the slant. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Touchdown, let's go.
Damn. Good shit, bro.
3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. On is Hoskins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never
Whoa.
get so soundly during a series. It would be even worse now. Is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. And Lance now to throw. Out to his left. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good yardage yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. On 2nd and 9, Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Here's Lance to throw it. Completes it to Samuel. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 42. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a dump off here complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And quickly they get to the...
Come on, guys.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he's going to have a Niners first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it would officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
I wish you'd threw in the end zone.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. And that falls to the ground.
Damn.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock around. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, there's about a 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may give the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. 2nd down and 5. Now Lance. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Lance now on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Lance looking to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is
he got it.
And that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yes, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. Oh, look at this. Middle of the field.
Bro, are you kidding me, bro?
30. 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler.
Come on, man.
2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
What are you doing, man?
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Lance. Steps away. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We won the first game 35-27. I'm assuming the rest of the preseason.
Yep, sounds like you're ready.
So this one's over. It's in the column for the LA Chargers. And you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this feels a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
That was a fucking ass performance, bro. Shut the fuck up. God damn, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Swear to God, this game's choking up. we'll be back. As soon as I go get a I'm gonna go cool off. Because this game's dumb as fuck.